Good morning, everybody, or good day. I don't know what time it is where you're at. It's almost afternoon here. So, my video yesterday had a mind and legs of its own. It was decided to do what it wanted to do, so I could not post it. So, hopefully there's no confusion in what I'm doing today because some of it stems from yesterday. So, it's the day before my shopping day. So I had to change, when I went through all my stuff, I had to change my menu plan a little bit. Not a big deal, because I'm not going to go to the store and grab one thing when I'm going to go shopping tomorrow. So, you already seen me make shepherd's pie or cottage pie, but that's what my husband wants. And this week we're feeding Pepe, because my sister-in-law is attending to a friend that is not well. So we got that going on, and Pepe doesn't like to eat too much of anything, so this he'll eat. But the other thing I'm going to make today is stew beef and rice. I don't want to call it a southern dish, but I never really learned about it until I moved to the south for a little while. My dad would make it sometimes, but I guess I just never really paid attention to it. But down south, they have it a lot. So I'm just going to show you what I'm going to put on for spices and how I'm going to get it set up. So let's go down and check that out. Okay, and so in this pan over here, I already got it on. I've got some just stew beef. And as you guys, if you watch my other videos, when I buy it, I buy the big package and it always comes in really large chunks. So I take it and break it up into bite-sized pieces. I did use 2 packages so that I'm able to send this out to somebody else too. So, but ordinarily I would just use 1. And we're going to use our usual suspects: onion, garlic, pepper. So that's going to go right in. And we're just going to get it a little bit browned before I add in the beef broth and the rice. So, and over here in the other pan, we're just going to brown up the hamburger for the shepherd's pie. And we're going to utilize leftovers today. So we have leftover mashed potatoes. That's what we're going to put on top. Can of cream corn. So, in the shepherd's pie one, I'm going to use my frozen ice melts, so nobody has to bite into a piece of onion that doesn't like it. Then over in the stew beef one, I chopped up onions yesterday, so we're just going to throw in some onions in that one. As little as you like, or more if you like more. So for these two, that's basically what it is. You're just browning this. And I didn't think about yesterday, we did clean out the freezer to get it all set up for shopping day. But I put a couple of my beef broth towards the bottom because I said, well, spring's coming, I'm not going to use it as often, and I don't think I have anything I want to make in the next week or two, so I'm not going to worry about it. But then, changed my mind and made stew beef, but that's alright, because I had some of the beef bouillon. I just put it in some water and let it set up. Once this is brown, we're going to put this in. And it's 2.5 cups of water. And you guys know I'm not good at making rice, so I'm going to use minute rice. And I'll put in two cups of minute rice. Because some of the broth is going to evaporate. But I'll let this go in the broth a good 20-30 minutes to soften the meat once it's brown. And cook it all the way through. In the back here, I have some water on. I'm just going to make a quick pack of instant potatoes, just in case the potatoes I have is not enough for this, to top the shepherd's pie. And right now, I can't see, I'm just mixing it up. incorporating that onion. I don't think I put any in yet, so I'm going to put in a little bit of garlic powder. I'm going to add a little bit more to my stew beef. And a little bit of onion powder. A little bit more on my stew beef. I'm going to put some butter in the mashed potato pan with a little bit of salt. So I'll bring you guys back up for a second here. Oh, a little bit off, sorry. There's the light. It looks so bright in here, but today it is storming, hail, sleet. We don't know if we're going to get snow tomorrow, who knows. But this is basically what I'm doing. I really wish you guys could have saw yesterday's meal. I'll have to do it again. It was chicken breast on the bone, but it was, we had roasted vegetables with it, and orange, it was like an orange chicken roasted. It was delicious. But for whatever reason, didn't want to be seen, didn't want to be able to show it to you guys, but we'll make it again someday. So this is basically what it is, but I really wanted to get a video out, so I'm just showing you kind of what we're doing. I will be utilizing the leftover chicken. I'm going to take it all off the bone. There was a little bit, it's probably enough for another meal at least, and at least get it in the freezer, because the next few days, tomorrow's shopping day, and then Pepe's birthday is this weekend, so Friday we're going to do spaghetti and meatballs for him, and he asked for a chocolate cake with white frosting, so that's what we're going to make on Friday. So I know I've shown you guys the meatballs before, but I might take you along for a little bit of it. But hope everybody's having a great day, and staying warm. I know the weather is crazy all over the place, and for those of you that are expected to really get the snow, be safe, and just pay attention to what's going on outside, because even when it's raining and sleeting, it can be dangerous with other drivers, so you always want to be careful. I'm going to turn this down for a second. So, and I just want to show you guys right quick. Let me grab it. My new little note cards. I had to wait to get some more. This one says, I have just begun to try. Is that focusing? There we go. And what it says, with God, all things are possible. Mark 10:27. And the next one is, I, the Lord your God, hold your right hand. It is I who say to you, fear not, I will help you. Isaiah 41:33. And that's a good one to stand on for anxiety. Fear not, for God is with you. And he always is. So I'll bring you back when this is all ready to eat and show you what the stewed beef and rice, like I said, is so simple. And I have leftover collards from yesterday and leftover butternut squash, so we're just going to heat that up in Chef Mike in the microwave and have that as a side for the stewed beef and rice. And like I said, my dad and my father-in-law and my husband are going to have the shepherd's pie. So we'll be back for that one. So I just want to show you guys real life here. I turned around for 2 seconds. I'm already soaking it. Scorched my pan. That's alright. I lost a couple pieces of meat. We just put it into another pan. And the meat's fine, the onions are fine. We got our broth. I'm going to let this simmer, 20-30 minutes. Then we'll add our rice. Still waiting on this hamburger. It's almost done. Mashed potatoes are done. Then we'll put that in the oven, 375. We'll put a little bit of cheese on it. That's real life, folks. That happens. I was standing right here, and I don't know. I was doing this, and all of a sudden I turned, and it's not that far of a distance. I must have turned my burner up and not realized it, but that's real life. That's what happens. But thankfully, like I said, let me grab this. We only lost a couple pieces of meat. Nothing was burnt. Onions weren't burnt. I caught it in the nick of time. So, just have a little extra scrubbing to do on my pan today. But that's okay. So, alright. Alright, here is the shepherd's pie, the cottage pie, whatever you want to call it. So I got the containers out. And we're going to let it cool down a few minutes, get Pepe's ready. And that's what Pepe and my husband will be having for dinner tonight. Mine needs a few more minutes. Here's the stew beef and rice. Like I said, it does need a couple more minutes. But cooking it this way softens up your stew beef. And we're going to let that one cook another 3, 4, 5 minutes till my rice is completely cooked. So that is that. Okay, that's what I have for you guys for today. The stew beef and rice. Told you we're going to put the veggies in the microwave. We've got the shepherd's pie, cottage pie, whatever you want to call it, for Ed and Pepe. And that's about it for today. So hopefully tomorrow, after I go shopping, I got all the little missing ingredients that for my other stuff. I'll be able to do something else. God bless you all. Thank you for watching. And if you get a chance, go over and watch Create with Linda. Just watch her last video or read her notes in the comment section. She's got some things going on. Go check her out. And if you watch this video to the end and you liked it, subscribe, leave me a comment. I appreciate every single one of you that have already subscribed. God bless you all and have a fantastic day.